So, I'm recording with Bandicam, so I hope this works, first of all. And second of all, I've got a question for you all that I need your answers in the comments right after the intro. In a parallel universe, West Ham United decided that Slaven Bilic wasn't the right man to lead West Ham to glory at the London Stadium. Instead, they chose this man. Hi there, my name is Jano. What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of the West Ham World. My name is Jano and welcome to the channel. Yes, we've had a rebranding. I've taken the FM off because I've started playing Walking Dead and I may play some other games. So we're just going to be Jano, but the majority of the gaming content will still be Football Manager, so you don't need to worry about that. Football Manager will still hopefully be at least 4 times a week, but still aiming for 5 times a week in general. We are starting off with the West Ham World this week, and I have a question about the series. But before we get into that, check out my brand new Spreadshirt, t-shirt and other accessories store where you can get J&O merchandise. I've released some new stuff and the prices have been knocked down to around $14.99 per item. So go and grab yourself some J&O merchandise and spread the message that it's all about the game. So let's get on to the question before we get into this episode, and the question is this. It's starting to feel like I'm treading water a bit with this West Ham save, purely because I've not actually won anything in a while and we've started to slip down the table. We're not getting Champions League football anymore. I mean, we could still win the FA Cup or the Euro Cup this season, but I'm saying this and you guys can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I feel like if I don't win something this season or next season, we may move club so we can continue this save, or stop the save and just move on to something else, or focus on the AFC Wimbledon return to glory. So what I want to know from you guys is, would you be okay with me stopping the West Ham World? And if you are okay with it, tell me what you'd like to see instead. Would you like to see me focus on the AFC Wimbledon return to glory? Would you like to see some new series, or would you like to see me move club in this very save? Anyway, enough about all of that stuff. Let's get into the episode, and today we have 2 games for you. In the 2 tournaments we are hoping to win, the FA Cup and the Euro Cup. We have a home game against QPR at the London Stadium in the FA Cup 4th round. And then we also have, is it the 4th round? I think it could be the 5th round. We'll check that in a second. It is the 5th round, sorry. It's the 5th round of the FA Cup, not the 4th round. We played a pretty weak team in the 4th round. Then we also have a home game against Zorya in the Euro Cup, having beaten them 4-1 in the away leg, so we're looking very comfortable. Okay, so the QPR side we are play a 4-4-1-1 with 2 deep line midfielders. Mesa I have used before. Albrighton, Carrillo, Morrison, Wilson, some decent players in that side. However, out of 8 games we have managed to win 6 of them, drawn 1 and only lost once to QPR. So hopefully we can keep that record up and see ourselves move on in this FA Cup. We can see that the likes of Man United, Crystal Palace, we can see the likes of Man United, Man City, Brentford, Newcastle, Arsenal and West Brom are still in this. So hopefully we get a decent tie next round and can see ourselves through to the later stages of the FA Cup. So we are going into this lineup with the strikerless formation. It is back. I gave it another go after the last episode and it has been doing really well. And let's face it, I don't really have any top quality strikers. So this kind of fits the team I have and it's been doing well recently. So we are starting with Hamilton in goal, with Blind and Nai as the wing backs, or the inverted wing backs, Keane and Dendoncker as the ball playing defenders, with Oxford in that ball winning midfielder role. We're going to give him a go there in this game and see what happens. We have Lewis, Cook and Hughes as a deep line playmaker and the box to box midfielder. Then we have Van der Beek as advanced playmaker on support, with Luan and Muldoon playing as his shadow strikers. And I just want to show you Muldoon because he is looking pretty tasty for a 20-year-old Australian. Finishing 15, composure 14. He could be the player we've been looking for to play up front or in any of those attacking positions. I realise now as I've started this game I've not actually gone over the previous results either, have I? So let's quickly go back to the home screen and we want to go to the schedule. And I believe the last time you were with us it was this Chelsea and Watford pairing of games. Yeah, that seems right to me. So we won 3-0 and 2-1. So since then we drew 1-1 with Cambridge in the FA Cup 4th round away. But when we played them at home we thrashed them 5-0. And we played 2 Premier League games, a 3-1 victory over Wolves and a 2-1 victory over Arsenal, which was a great victory for us, especially as Arsenal are in 3rd place, so we needed a win over the teams above us. And then the 4-1 thrashing of Zorya. So with that Arsenal win and the good form this strikerless formation has shown, I'm hoping for good things in this episode. And I'm really hoping Bandicam works. And I'm still getting used to not doing a strikers comment, as you can see, because I still pressed strikers make a comment. Alright, we've got plenty of greens. I've got another Kopparberg fruit lager with lemon and lime. It's really refreshing actually. Not probably the manliest beer ever, but it's what I've got in my fridge. And I've had 5 hard days in a row of work, while still getting great quality content up for you guys. So I deserve this. Okay, Muldoon has picked that up. Great interception there. The strikers or the attacking midfielders coming back to win the ball. Hughes now has it after we lost possession for a bit. Blind into Cook. Cook one more to Oxford. Oxford comes forward, plays it to Hughes. Hughes to Van der Beek, through to Luan. Luan have a shot. Go on, mate. Ah, Bizot. That top quality keeper from QPR, Bizot. I've heard of him before. I've not heard of him at all. Anyway, guys, if you've noticed or not, after this video, go have a click on my YouTube channel. I've rebranded it. I mentioned it at the beginning of this episode as Muldoon is through. Muldoon shoots. Just misses the top bins. Great start to this game. 2 clear-cut chances, 4 shots. I've decided I'm doing other games, so why call it JNO FM when clearly other content is being put up. So we're rebranding the channel to JNO. Have fun gaming is the catchphrase I'm going to do for this channel. So I just want to have fun playing games and having a chat with you guys. Seems like the right way to go about things in my mind. As Luan manages to win the ball there. Luan doing some defensive work for once in his life. Blind coming forward, plays it to Hughes. Hughes into Van der Beek. Van der Beek to Cook. Cook coming forward with the ball now. Deep lying playmaker, running forward. Can he find a killer pass? He has a shot. Not really what I put you in the team for, but we're getting chances. Van Beek is, or Van der Beek, I keep forgetting the duh, is in because he has the best vision and passing. And look at that ball, just as I'm saying it. And that is disgusting, Diego Reyes. What are you doing? Luan was through and you just hacked him from behind. Dirty, dirty Reyes. Alright, Luan is going to be taking this penalty. He doesn't have the best record of penalties, but he does have the stats for it. So hopefully, we're about to go 1-0 up. Great penalty. And just as I was saying why Van der Beek is in that advanced playmaker support role, it's because he has the vision and the passing that seems best suited to play between 2 shadow strikers. What a beautiful ball by Van der Beek to Luan that won us that penalty. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go in at half-time 1-0 up, which is good. We seem to be dominating chances, not so much possession, but I've noticed this formation doesn't dominate the possession as much, but it does get the chances. We're going to tell him we're pleased and keep it going, which has had a great effect on the side, so we're not going to say anything else. Come on boys, 45 minutes to see this out and we're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Hopefully we don't lose in the semi-final like last year, because that was really annoying. Okay, Ravel Morrison was coming forward, but Oxford wins the ball there in that ball-winning midfielder role, sorry. Luan now gets the ball, plays it out wide to Nai, who plays it back inside to Cook. Cook plays it to Van der Beek, through to Muldoon. Muldoon puts it away. Muldoon scores in the FA Cup. The youngster has scored his 2nd goal of the season, and I'm liking the look of Muldoon in this shadow striker role with Luan. Van der was playing there, but I looked at stats, and Muldoon has good finishing and composure, and you guys already know this. I moan so much about my players not putting chances like that one away. So Muldoon is playing well on an 8 rating overall. He was the first youngster to come from our youth intake in this side, so it's nice to see him coming through. Then Donker can come off because he's on a 6.8, and we're going to take off Hughes and bring on Telemans, who has also been playing quite well recently. I'm hoping this strikerless formation can see us climb up the table and at least get Champions League football, and then a FA Cup or Euro Cup win as well on top of that would be very, very nice. Alright, so we're going to tell them to concentrate now. Passionately concentrate. Just keep hold of this 2-0 win and we're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Alright, Cook with the cross. Oxford's going to pick up the ball there. Oxford goes for a shot, goes for glory. Nai now picks up the ball though. Nye plays it to Keane. Keane coming back but picks up the ball. Cook inside to Luan, plays it to Van der Beek. Van der Beek back to Luan. Great pass back by Van der Beek. A bit of a 1-2 action there between Van der Beek and Luan. And we are coasting our way to the next round of the FA Cup. Great performance here by the West Ham boys. Get in. Bizot could not get near that. And he's a proper good keeper, is this Bizot. I might have to have a look at his stats because I've been slating him just because I haven't heard of him, but he could be killer. Oh, Muldoon getting tackled there, getting dispossessed, but it is the end highlight by the looks of it as Carrillo runs forward. Just blow the whistle, ref. This game was done a long time ago. There we go. 3-0 win at the London Stadium in the FA Cup. We march on, boys. We march on. Alright, let's see what we can get against Zorya, despite the fact that we are 4-1 up. 4 away goals. Surely we can't let this slip. Well done, mate. You probably jinxed it. Oh, look at that. Luan has set the most records, or the highest record of Player of the Match awards in a season, beating Jonathan Callery from 2017. That seems like such a long time ago, 2017. It's only 4 years, but it seems like a long time ago. Okay, as we're still recording, we might as well do the quarter-final draws. We have the likes of Brentford, Man City, Newcastle, West Ham, Man United, West Brom, Cardiff, Palace and Arsenal still in this. Please give us a favourable draw. Home game would be good. West Brom will take it. We'll take it. Arsenal. Okay, at least we don't have Arsenal. Palace or Cardiff, again, we'll take it. Brentford, no, we'd have taken them as well. Newcastle, we're not very good against Newcastle. Oh, not Man United. Why? The team that knocked us out of the tournament last year in the quarters. Maybe that's a redemption story. Just maybe. God damn it, why do we have to get Manchester United? Okay guys, so we're going into this second game against Zorya. We've only played them once and you know already that we won that game 4-1. They like to play a 4-3-3 and let's give them their credit, they've got this far, so they shouldn't just be considered an easy matchup and a walkover. The team we're going with is the same as the last game apart from Van Ginkel coming in for Hughes because he's complaining about his game times, and we all know what a legend Mr. Marco Van Ginkel has been for the club. So we are going to give him some game time, although I am aware that apparently Barcelona are interested. And it's getting to that point now where I think at 28 maybe we should move him on just to make sure we get that dollar, you know. Sometimes I embarrass myself. Okay, Muldoon is not fit and might struggle to see out this match, so we are going to swap him out for... Let's give Queener a go. We are 4-1 up. Another youngster coming in, let's see what he can do. Still some big teams in this tournament like Milan and Man City and Roma, so the next game could be a massive one to put on the episode, or the series, sorry, as we are going to give our team talk, and remember this time that we don't have strikers. I want you to pick up from where you left off last time. We won't even do anything else because that's given us enough greens as it is. Come on, let's have another dominant performance. Get that morale up so the team can keep performing. It's a shame Muldoon is not that fit for this game because it would have been nice to see what he could have done 2 games in a row. Okay, so we have a throw-in for Zorya. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Shot from distance though. Hamilton had that covered all day. That is fine. We do not mind that at all as Dondonka plays it back to Keane, plays it back to Hamilton, passing it around the back. A bit calm and casual. Cook now has the ball to Van Ginkel, plays it forward to Queener. Queener back to Cook. Cook, Van Beek, Ginkel. Those 3 very calm and measured on the ball. Queener plays it into Van Beek. To Luan. Luan back to Oxford. This is nice. This is nice and calm. Back heel by Van der Beek. What a back heel. That through ball. Van der Beek is starting to look in this advanced playmaker support role like an absolute G. Check. Oh, that back heel. Oh, what a back heel. That's made me feel a bit funny inside. Okay, if there's a weird cut right there, it's because my Bandicam is saving a massive video file. What you've just watched, all of that, including the bits I've cut out, is 13.1 gigabytes. I think I've got a setting wrong. But hopefully we'll finish this episode before I use up all the rest of my space on the laptop. So let's get back into the game. So apologies for a very strange cut in the video, if you did have a strange cut in the video. And if that bit there just went a bit weird as well, I was just making sure everything was recording. But we are 1-0 up. Let's get back to the game after a sick Van der Beek backheel assist. Beautiful, beautiful goal there. And now Queener is running forward with the ball. Queener cuts inside nicely. Van der Beek to Luan. Luan back to Oxford. Oxford to Cook. Cook back to Oxford. Oxford to Queener. Queener through to Van Ginkel. Oh, you've hit the post, Van Ginkel. That is why Will Hughes gets into the side. Here to put that away. Will Hughes on fire. I've not tried that for a while. Anyway, Luan plays it back to Cook. Cook out wide to Naeed. That's a great ball back out wide. Van der Beek deserves that goal. Oh, we might struggle to keep Van der Beek if we don't get Champions League football. He is starting to play like the person that's pulling the strings. It's a bit like he's playing in a false nine role, kind of. Behind two strikers or two inverted wingers, inside forwards, all that kind of jazz. Cook now can play a ball forward to Queener. We're on the counter now, boys. Queener running forward. Could this be an absolute thrashing? Queener cuts inside beautifully. You could have probably passed that to Luan, but never mind. We're 2-0 up, so it's fine. Okay, it is all us. We are absolutely dominating them. Oxford's going to pick that up. Oxford out wide to Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel shoots. Deflection. Third goal of the game. This could be an absolute whitewash. We could be announcing our presence on the global stage. Not that the world is probably going to watch us against Zorya. Although we've been in European football since 2018, 17 and doing decently. So maybe people are watching. Maybe people are taking note of this new rising London club. I know at the beginning of this episode I was saying I don't think we've done enough and I may stop this, but we're starting to look good, which is promising. I still want you all to answer the question from the beginning of the episode, but if this upward trend that I feel is coming continues, maybe we have nothing to worry about. That being said, there's been plenty of times in this save where I thought we found the secret ingredient to West Ham's success, and then literally a couple of episodes later we started dropping form again. Alright, Naeed plays it to Cook. Cook to Luan. Luan falls to Van der Beek. Oh, great shot, but he's hit the post. We are absolutely tearing Ish up right now. Great performance so far. Okay, 60th minute mark, we're going to look to make some substitution. I mean, we're playing so well, maybe Luan can come off on a 6.9. For Van Der, give him some game time. And we're just going to take off the person with the lowest conditioning, which is Van der Beek. I feel bad taking him off this early though. So we'll go to Lewis Cook, 7.2 rating. And we'll give Tillemans another go. No, should we give Yilmaz and then we'll swap Yilmaz with Van Ginkel. Just because we haven't played Yilmaz in a while. Alright, there we go. Oh, Yilmaz gets slid through there, but Queener finds a ball out wide to Naeed. Naeed now, can he get the ball into the box? Plays it back to Oxford. Oxford looks for Yilmaz. Yilmaz plays it to Blind. Blind finds the ball into the middle to a Van Der, and it is 4. We are walking this, boys. A Van Der getting his name on the goal sheet, on the score sheet. I am on my second beer, maybe that's why I'm fumbling over my words a bit. But you know what? I feel comfortable with you guys. I feel like I can have a drink around you lot and get a bit drunk and a bit rowdy. Yeah. Alright, maybe that's a bit too comfortable, JNO. Calm it down a bit. I know you're getting giddy because you're starting to win games, you're starting to look good. It's only Zorya and QPR, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. I know we beat Arsenal 2-1, but let's wait and see what we do against Man United in the FA Cup, and whoever the F we get in the next round of the Euro Cup. Right, Blind's won that ball though, and jumped over a tackle. Lovely, lovely stuff. Yilmaz back into Queener. Queener, you cannot finish your dinner, can you? I mean, he's not got a bad rating, but He's been through a couple of times and he's not got his name on the score sheet. Alright, we're going to have Yilmaz putting across. Oh, we've hit the post again. Wow. We are just having a party. It's like we've signed Jamie Vardy. Alright. Van Der with a ball into the box. Yilmaz with a header. Dendoncker. Any sort of touch away from the keeper and that's another goal. Literally, I don't remember seeing a Zorya highlight. And Van der Beek has played Queener in. Queener, his dribbling is great. His dribbling's amazing. His finishing, not quite as good. Wow, that's a bit of a risky pass to the keeper, innit? I mean, I know we're winning 4-0, but still, let's not be stupid, boys. Anyway, great performance again by the team. We're assertively going to tell them that we are very happy with that result. It's not got the best reaction, but you know what? The boys are so confident now, they feel like they should be winning these games. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the West Ham World. Hopefully everything's alright with this Bandicam and everything's going to be put up great for you because you do not want to miss that back heel that Van der Beek assisted with. But apart from that, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I definitely have, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hopefully you're enjoying the new direction of the channel and the new branding. I've been JNO, you guys have been awesome, and remember, have fun gaming. New catchphrase, just for this channel.